You know, I had this whole thing mapped out, a checklist for my life, and I liked it. It felt safe, like I had a secret handshake with the future and everything was just going to be fine. It kept the messy, random parts of the world from getting in. It was simple, it was neat, it was a lie. And then it just didn't work. For no real reason. The whole thing just collapsed. The job, the city, the person, it just fell apart. You wake up one morning and the roadmap you've been following for years is gone. You're just standing there with nothing. It's not just disappointing, it's jarring. You feel the sense of panic. Like you're floating in an open sea and you just saw the boat you were on disappear into the mist. You start to question everything. All that work, all that hope, all those late nights planning. Was it all for nothing? The panic isn't about the future, it's about the past. It's about that quiet voice asking if you made a mistake somewhere along the way. That heavy feeling in your chest, that weight. And it's so hard to talk about. The world is always telling you to be strong, to hustle, to keep going. But sometimes you just want to stop. You just want to sit down on a curb for a minute, and honestly, that's the first thing you do. You just stop. You stop trying to figure it out for a minute. You stop trying to be strong. You give yourself permission to be disappointed. To sit with the quiet and be honest about the fact that your plan fell apart. You don't have to pretend everything is fine. You don't have to jump into a new plan. Not yet. The most courageous thing you can do is just exist in the quiet and let yourself feel it all. Because when the noise of the old plan finally fades away, that's when a different kind of voice starts to show up. It's not a loud, demanding voice, it's just a quiet one that whispers, just take the next step. It doesn't tell you to go a mile or even 100 feet, just one step. I went for a walk the other day, with no phone, no map. I let myself get a little turned around on purpose. I saw things I never would have noticed before. The way the rain hit a window and ran off in 100 different directions. Or a crack in the pavement where a tiny flower was growing, even though it wasn't supposed to be there. I saw the way an old man smiled at his dog, and the way the streetlights lit up a single leaf. And I realized that maybe it's less about finding a new path and more about just walking on the one that's right in front of you. Not for a destination, not for a lesson, just because you have to keep moving. And when you do that, you find things. You find a feeling of being okay, right here, right now, in the mess. It's not a grand victory. It's not some big, perfect solution. It's just a small, quiet truth. Maybe the whole point wasn't to follow a perfect plan after all. Maybe it was to learn to trust the journey itself. To trust that even when the map is gone, you can still find your way. And maybe, in the end, that's what growth really is. So, what happened when your plan fell apart?